Anyone who's cycled with me or has followed me at all knows that I'm a great fan of iPhones, or at least smartphones, for navigation. The screen's bigger so you can see more map, and why have two devices when one will do? So what I want to share with you today in my dining room, which also is my office at times, I want to share with you how you can get a phone onto your bike and keep it there safely and securely. There are many different ways to do it, and some are cheaper than others, some are easier to access than others, and I'm going to go through the three main ones with you right now. The first one to look at is the waterproof phone case. I started with this and it was a really good device for me. It's hard cover, it locks tight, and to be absolutely safe you do that so it doesn't open unexpectedly. It locks onto the bike with this device, which goes in there and goes onto the bike here, so you can slip it on and off if you want to. The clear plastic has a glare from the sun. That was a drawback for me. And also, when you were trying to use headphones, the device in here was not waterproof, and so that was a bit of a tie. And of course, then when you want to take your phone out to make a phone call, you have to unlock that and take it out. There you go. Now, if you change your phone, they do make it slightly easier in that you can take this rubber thing out and you put a different one in. This was for an iPhone 3, that was for an iPhone 4. I'm sure they do more and they've moved on. I've moved on from here. But these guys were very good. That was a good system for me. I really enjoyed using that. Okay, the next one I tried was something really simple. Now these are ingenious. I found this one first and it was just amazing. I couldn't believe how easy this was. So I used that one for my long journey bike because it's bigger, and this one I use for my everyday bike. Now the reason I want this one is because if I go to a meeting or I go into town for any other reason, and a small, just a short journey, I can stick it in my pocket. It's always in my pocket. So when it's time to put this thing on, it's quite simple. Look, there you go. Okay, and then you put your phone in there, leaving room for your headphones in there, and that is secure. It doesn't move around. Some people don't like them because they don't feel secure. It can move around, which could be a bugbear, but it's not that difficult. You just move it. Okay, I love it and I keep it with me at all times. Now, so that's the rubber system, and as I said, this one's just as good, if not better, but I use it for the bigger bike because it's got more room. The other system is the one I use now and I recommend for longer journeys, is quad lock. Now the reason I didn't go for this early on is because of the expense. These are dirt cheap. This I don't think works very well. This is fantastic, but it's expensive, so that's why I was reluctant. So the quad lock system, they give you two different sizes of rubber. They also give you these cable ties as well. Many people use cable ties if they don't want to move them from the bike, but I like to move this because now and again I use my everyday bike on a long journey because of the terrain, and so I put it on there then. This is better for longer journeys. Okay, now it's got a little system in here where it releases and locks the phone in, and most people have it right there. I like to put it here, because the reason I like to put it there is because I usually have my GoPro there and it gets in the way. So phone there, GoPro there for me. You may want to put it there. Okay, there it is on the bike. So I'm going to just demonstrate how it works with the phone. See how simple that is? I love that. So how it fits in is this locking device here on the back of the phone. I'll explain about this in a minute. In fact, I'll do it. And so it just locks in like that. Really simple. And when you need to use the phone, you just pull that blue thing down, twist it, and off it comes. Really simple. Now, the only thing is, if you change your phone, you have to change this this backing thing. Now, this is, to me, this is really discreet. You hardly ever see it. It goes in my pocket. You know, it's just another cover. We all have covers for our phones, and that's just a cover. And if you change your phone, change the cover, this system stays the same. So the quad lock system also gives you a wet weather cover, which covers up here. I don't use it. You're going to get the same problems as you get with these two. And as far as I'm concerned, if it's going to pour with rain and I want to keep riding, I just take this off and put it in my pocket. No big deal. So there you have it. Those are the three systems that I've talked about. I use this particular one for my daytime bike, and I keep it with me at all times. I've often given these to people because they needed something, and it's just nice to have one in your bag. They're dirt cheap, so why not take it with you? And the one I do recommend if you do some decent journeys, it's costly, but it's worth having, is the quad lock system. There it is on my bike. It's going to stay there now. That's what I use. Okay, and there you have it. If you're watching this from anywhere else, please head over to the blog at cycleforfun.co.uk, where all the goodies are. If you are already there, then below this video you'll see some links to the products that I've been talking about. Full disclosure, some of them are affiliate links, some of them are not affiliate links, but I'm going to promote them anyway, whether they are or not. And I'll only ever promote products that I would or have used. So that's all for this video, and make the most of every moment.